I think a couple of weeks ago, Jonathan Marshall was in here, and we asked him if he was still the strongest guy on the team. He said, "Yeah, but you were a close second." Do you agree with that, or do you think you might be the top guy?
Yeah, no, me and John Marshall, we're pretty neck and neck. I think he's probably got me on squat, but everything else, we're real close. So back in the summer, we were always having a little friendly competition in the weight room. So yeah, we stay together pretty well.
Maybe.
I just want some numbers. What kind of weight are y'all throwing around here?
Bench is about 430, squat 565 I hit, and then clean 325. So.
Scotty.
Hey, Bo, the last time we talked to Coach Browse, he said you were a guy who likes to strike defenders and then finish them. I'm curious if there's an offensive lineman with a mean streak that you've studied, or where kind of that mean streak kind of manifested with you.
Yeah. Brady Latham, he's got a mean streak for sure. He likes to come off the ball and hit people real hard. And also Ricky. I really like double teaming with Ricky because he'll come off and he'll put a shoulder on you. And we usually get some pretty good double teams in there. So,
Nikki.
Bo, you and Brady and Ricky, like you guys all came in the same class. How good is it to see you guys kind of, taking over even so young, this offensive line and becoming leaders for this team?
yeah, it's been real fun. Me, Brady, and Ricky, all three of us were real good friends. We all came in together. So we all kind of bonded, especially the first summer we were here. So it's been real fun playing alongside them. It was a real good bond between all three of us when we're out there. Communication's always really good, and we're just in sync with each other. So,
Nate.
Well, are you more of a guard or center this week? And just what did y'all feel you got out of the mock game last Saturday?
well, I'm just gonna play really anywhere they want me to. I'm not sure, where I'm gonna end up, but wherever I play, I mean, I'm gonna do that to the best of my ability. But what was the other question? Sorry.
Mock game. What did we get out of the mock game?
What did we get out of the mock game? The mock game was really just to see who was gonna get in there and really compete and really step up. And a lot of guys did, and a lot of guys got a lot better, and people started stepping up. So that's what the mock games were for. Just really get in there and really see how a game is really going to be like. We woke up real early, about 7 a.m. We started, and it's just good to get that practice in for a real early game, get your juices flowing early. So I think we're going to have a couple of those this year, so it's good to just get that practice in as well.
Bob.
Bo, did you come into this preseason feeling like you had a good shot to win a starting job? And how much did getting to play, I guess, the 4 games and keep you rich? How much did the experience you got last year, even if it was limited, how much did that help?
Yeah, the experience is something that's invaluable. You never really know what it's going to be like until you're actually in there. Playing against the best D linemen in the nation. And so, yeah, that experience was really great just to have. And as far as coming into this season, everybody's been working their butts off, and this me included. And I know if it's anybody really, you just put your head down, you got to work hard. You'll end up where you want to be. So.
Hutch.
Bo, how comfortable are you at center? Is that a spot you played before this year? I mean, how do you feel snapping the ball?
Yeah, center's fine. I played center 2 games in high school. Our center was out. I did really well snapping there. And then also last year during fall camp, I played center. I was taking center reps mostly last year in fall camp too. So going to center this year really wasn't a very big deal.
All right, let me know if you've got more questions in the chat. Trey Biddy.
Yeah, Bo, is having Sam Pittman as the coach, being a former offensive line coach, is that everything that you thought it would be? And you also got Brad Davis. John Cooper was an offensive lineman. There's one other one. Scott Fountain was an offensive line coach also at some point. Has that been any extra benefit, having all those, I guess, former offensive linemen as coaches?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Coach Pittman being O-line coach, he's always looking over us and always making sure we're doing things right. And him and Coach Davis are on the complete same wavelength. And everything Coach Pittman says just completely complements everything Coach Davis says. So it's nice to have, both coaches helping us out.
Nikki.
How are you guys handling the defensive line right now? And just like, what are some of the characteristics of the D line that maybe, I don't know, they didn't have last year? Or, I mean, like a guy like Julius Coach, just massive coming off the edge. Like, what is that like?
Yeah, the D line definitely has a really big presence this year. With Jay Marsh, and Xavier Kelly, those are two guys that really come off the ball and hit. And then with Coach is he's a specimen. He's he looks kind of like Sean Oakman, his first person that came to mind when I first saw him. But yeah, he's a great pass rusher, and it's hard to get your hands on him because he's got such long arms. And then you got Dorian Gerald on the other end. He's real fast with going off the ball. He's a great pass rusher as well. So yeah, that D line, they've been doing a great job this fall camp.
All right, time for a couple more. Let me know if you've got more in the chat, Bob.
Bo, where all of you we talked about center and guard. Where all have you worked on the line? And just, I know everybody's been cross training because with COVID, you never know what's going to happen. The coaches say you got to develop more depth than ever. What's about all the cross training been like for the whole line? Where all of you worked?
Yeah, the two positions I've been working is center and guard, and the cross training definitely helps a lot. Just to get a better understanding of the entire playbook. At guard, you kind of have to rely on the center a little bit to know, what your assignment is. But center, you have to know everything. So it's been good cross-training at center just to know, just to be certain for sure on every assignment. And that really helps everybody out.
Bob, did you have another?
Well, Coach Pittman said on his radio show the other night, he was kind of joking about Brady getting in fights. I just wonder what's that like? You talked about you guys double teaming people. What's that like? And what do you think of Brady?
Yeah, Brady's definitely toned it down a little bit from last fall camp. Last fall camp, he got in a lot of fights. This year, he has gotten in a couple, but it's not as much. But that's just a testament to his physicality and to his I'd say to his toughness, I think is the word. Just how aggressive he is. If he's running off the ball, he's going as hard as he can. And some people don't like that, so they'll get a little mad and they'll get in a little fight or whatever. But at the end of the day, we're all teammates. It's just football, and we're still a team at the end of the day. So.
All right, that's going to wrap us up for Bo. Appreciate you, Bo.